I'll be honest. When I first landed in Cambodia back in 2005, I didn't expect much. I had heard whispers of its painful past, but not a lot about its present. What happened next completely changed the way I see Southeast Asia. I was blown away, not just by the temples or the landscapes, but by the kindness, the smiles, the soul of the people. Cambodia didn't just surprise me, it stayed with me. To this day, it's one of the most unforgettable places I've ever been. And if you're thinking of going in 2025, you absolutely should. Here's why. In this complete guide, I'm not just going to show you Cambodia's most incredible temples. I'm going to give you the exact budget, safety tips, and visa information you need to plan your own unforgettable journey into the heart of the Khmer legacy. And make sure you stay with me until the very end, because I'll reveal the one simple secret that makes any trip to the Kingdom of Wonder a truly profound and seamless adventure. Hello, my amazing travelers, and welcome to Travel Legacy, the channel where we journey beyond the destinations to discover the enduring stories they leave behind. What is the true soul of a nation that has survived one of history's darkest chapters, yet greets the world with one of its warmest smiles? Is it found in the silent stone faces of ancient temples being reclaimed by the jungle, in the vibrant chaos of a riverside capital, or in the quiet resilience of its people? Today I want to take you on a journey into the heart of Cambodia, the Kingdom of Wonder. We will look beyond the shadows of its past to uncover a profound legacy of artistic genius, unbreakable spirit, and a gentle, welcoming culture that continues to bloom. This is the story of Cambodia's heart, a journey into its powerful story of survival and rebirth. Before our journey begins, I want to share a few unique facts that help frame the legacy of this incredible nation. Cambodia's most iconic symbol, the Temple of Angkor Wat, is so central to the national identity that it is the only building in the world to appear on a national flag. The country's recent history is profoundly tragic. The Khmer Rouge regime was responsible for the deaths of an estimated 2 million people, nearly a quarter of the population. This has left a deep wound, but it also forged a legacy of incredible resilience that I could feel in the spirit of the people I met. Geographically, the nation is dominated by the Tonle Sap, the largest freshwater lake in Southeast Asia, a natural marvel whose flow actually reverses during the monsoon season. Now, before you can experience this for yourself, there's a practical first step: the visa. I found the process to be relatively straightforward. Most nationalities can get a visa on arrival at the major airports. This tourist visa cost me around $30, was valid for 30 days, and just required a passport with 6 months of validity. To save time, you can also apply for an e-visa in advance through the official government website for a slightly higher fee. Always double-check the latest requirements before your travels, as regulations can change. With the paperwork sorted, my real journey into the Kingdom of Wonder could begin. I've chosen 15 places and experiences that I believe truly capture the soul of Cambodia. My journey starts at the heart of the ancient Khmer Empire, the magnificent temples of Angkor. The crown jewel is, of course, Angkor Wat, a breathtaking 12th century temple complex. But the ancient city is vast. I knew I also had to explore Angkor Thom with its enigmatic stone faces of the Bayon Temple, and Ta Prohm, the iconic Tomb Raider temple, where giant silk cotton tree roots embrace ancient stone walls. From ancient wonders, I traveled to the modern capital, Phnom Penh. This city has a wild, anything-can-happen energy. I explored the glittering royal palace and experienced the bustling central market. But to understand modern Cambodia, I felt I had to confront its past. A visit to the Tuol Sleng Genocide Museum and the Koyung Ek killing fields was one of the most harrowing but essential experiences of my travels. It tells the story of the Khmer Rouge's reign of terror and offers a profound insight into the resilience of the human spirit. For a taste of Cambodia's beautiful coastline, I headed south. Sihanoukville has long been the main backpacker hub, a gateway to the stunning nearby islands of Koh Rong and Koh Rong Samluom, which offer postcard-perfect beaches. For a quieter escape, I visited the sleepy town of Kep, famous for its fresh pepper crab. My journey continued to Battambang, Cambodia's second-largest city, which feels a world away from the crowds. Here, I rode the famous bamboo train and admired beautiful French colonial architecture. I highly recommend taking the slow boat along the river from Battambang to Siem Reap for a unique travel experience. The natural heart of Cambodia is the Tonle Sap Lake. A boat trip here revealed a unique way of life, with entire floating villages where homes, schools, and markets are built on stilts. I found that visiting a more remote one like Kampong Kleang offers a fascinating glimpse into a community living in harmony with the water. For nature and adventure, I explored Cambodia's national parks. In Bokor National Park, near Kampot, I hiked through rainforest to the eerie ruins of a French colonial hill station. In the remote Cardamom Mountains, Koh Kong offered me pristine jungle trekking and access to some of Southeast Asia's most untouched beaches. I made sure not to miss the southern town of Kampot, famous for producing some of the world's finest pepper. I visited a local farm to learn how this spice is grown. For a final deep dive, the remote mountain temple of Prasat Priya Vihir, a UNESCO site on the Thai border, offered breathtaking views. And finally, to truly understand the lasting impact of conflict, I found my visit to the Cambodia Landmine Museum near Siem Reap to be a powerful and eye-opening experience. Exploring these profound places is the heart of any trip. But to do it with peace of mind, it's crucial to know how to navigate the country safely. So stick with me, because the safety tips I learned on the ground are essential. Cambodia is a safe country, but petty theft is the main concern. I was especially vigilant in crowded markets. Always keep your valuables secure and out of sight. Be aware of scams, particularly the motorbike rental scam. I always take photos and a video of my rental bike before driving away. The tap water is not safe to drink, so I stuck to bottled water or used my filter bottle. Now that you know how to stay safe, let's talk about where I stayed. I found that accommodation in Cambodia is incredibly affordable. Hostels are plentiful and are the social heart of the backpacker scene. I stayed at great places like the Siem Reap Pub Hostel and Mad Monkey in Phnom Penh. Budget hotels and guest houses also offer private rooms at excellent prices. Of course, the big question is always, what did all this cost? I tracked my expenses, and the answer is incredible. A crucial thing I learned is that the US dollar is the de facto currency. I used USD for almost everything. A hostel dorm cost me just $6 to $9 a night, while a delicious street food meal was only $1 to $3. Based on these costs, I found that a backpacker can have an amazing time on around $50 per day. A more comfortable mid-range budget of $100 per day will allow for private rooms and more tours. If you're looking for luxury, you can live incredibly well on $300+ per day. But even on a tight budget, I discovered some amazing ways to save money. First, I ate street food. It's delicious, safe, and incredibly cheap. Second, I learned to bargain with a smile at markets and for tuk-tuk rides. Third, I booked tours as a group by teaming up with others from my hostel, which always got us a better price. And finally, I always packed a reusable water bottle with a filter to save money and reduce plastic waste. With the budget handled, let's talk about how I got around. In the cities, tuk-tuks are the most common transport. I found the Grab app to be a great way to get a fixed, fair price. For long distances, the bus network is the easiest and cheapest way to travel around the country, with tickets to most destinations costing under $20. And finally, the all-important question: when is the best time to go? I found that the dry season, from November to May, is ideal. The peak tourist season is from November to February when the weather is sunny and mild. The rainy season, from June to October, can still be a good time to visit with fewer crowds, as the rain often comes in short, heavy afternoon downpours. Throughout this journey, I've shared some incredible places and stories. But right at the beginning, I promised to reveal the one simple secret to making a trip here truly profound and seamless. And here it is. The secret isn't a single hidden location. It's being so well prepared that you can stop worrying about the logistics and truly immerse yourself in the experience. To make that possible for you, I've compiled everything we've talked about and more into a comprehensive 10-point travel guide. In the description below, you'll find my detailed notes on safety, budgets, money-saving tips, and the best places to book. As a special gift, I've also turned this guide into a free downloadable PDF you can take with you. That's the secret, being prepared so you can be fully present. The link is right below this video. What was the one place that truly captured your spirit? Was it a landscape, a flavor, or a story? Share your most unforgettable moment in the comments below. We would love to build a travel legacy together. Please leave comments, like, share, and subscribe to the Travel Legacy channel for more journeys with purpose. Until our next adventure, thank you for traveling with us. Keep exploring